So just about set now. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that one is inside, ball one. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one missed. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here comes Carlos Correa. First offering, and it just misses. And there's a foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
On the ground, could be two. Anderson to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Here's Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Byron Buxton blasts one out, and the Twins have the lead now. It's 1-0. Here's Trevor Larnach. Ground ball left side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. And now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
This to center field. Robert moves under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And now it's Luis Robert. On the ground, right side, and that's a fair ball. Around second is Anderson, and that's a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Base hit and a run in to score. Kepler fires it to the plate, and he's out. But they do get a run.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 3-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
In the air to left center, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn now. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to Gallo, and that is that. Eloy Jimenez helps out the Pale with this big swing. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second, and now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. The line of the pitch. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Andrews throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gordon. In there for strike 1. And downstairs. 1 down, base is empty. And strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here on the south side, and now the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Correa over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Elvis Andrus.
The second baseman, Elvis Andrus.
And first offering is fouled off. Line drive. Larnach makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Tim Anderson. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. And that is that. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Christian Vasquez. And first offering is fouled off. Vasquez in his 9th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
In the air out to center. Robert flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Max Kepler at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Vasquez leads off first with one away. Strike two.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Got it by him for the K. Man at first. Here's Carlos Correa. In there, and it's 0-1. Correa getting to start at shortstop. 28 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Twins wind up stranding one, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third, Luis Robert now. Lopez back to work. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw. Nicely done for the out. Benintendi up here.
No left field. And Benintendi.
That one to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Roll to short, could be two. To second, that's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the Twins DH, Byron Buxton. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The line to kick the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Righty to the plate. Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Left-hand batter waits. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back there. Gone!
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Hot shot to third. Moncada tossed to first. He's out. So two down now, and here is Nick Gordon. In the air, right field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. One run closer on this solo shot for the Twins. It's now 4. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Yoan Moncada. That one ripped. Way back there. Gone. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark. You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. A towering shot to center, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to fight that one off. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Number 79 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. Miranda hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
Elvis Andrus, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Andrews.
Line to left. Larnach makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 6-2. You're dialed into the show. Here on the south side, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Joey Gallo. That one fouled off.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now the right fielder, Max Kepler. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, way back there. And that one is out of here. Max Kepler knocks one out, and they inch closer. It's 6-4. Now Correa up to hit. That's in for a strike. And there's a ball.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing, it puts you right back in this ball game.
Fires to first on the run. Has some trouble with it. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the DH, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. Strike one. Correa off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Swings and misses. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Yeah, they take care of Anderson for the out. 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Robert in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Line drive caught.
The left fielder.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
Andrew Benintendi.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Back here on the south side. All set for the start of the inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Larnach, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jorge Alcala.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Slapped foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And now Yoan Moncada. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. That one pushed foul.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That was a moonshot. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And he deals. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He powers that one out to left. His second home run of the game. It's 8-4. One out, base is empty. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That one lifted to left. Larnach settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Number 79 getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 8-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7.
The first baseman, Joey.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 59.
Bummer deals. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Vasquez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Out to short. Tosses across to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it and got the ground ball.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. That's down and in. Two outs. And now 2-2. Goes down looking. Twins retire. New pitcher now, Cole Sands. So digging in, Elvis Andrus.
Number 77.
And a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Anderson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering misses. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
That one drilled left field. And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Correa with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Luis Robert hits one out. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-4. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Bounce to the right. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Benintendi off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. The other way, he's got it, and that'll end the inning. Well, the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now a 10-4 score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Well, Bummer back to work. And there's the strike. Called strike right there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Now fly ball to right center. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Robert going back on it. Back some more. Up onto the patio and out of here. Byron Buxton goes the opposite way. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-5. Larnach in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 1 for 3. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Anderson to first. That's out number 3. Twins get 1 on this homer, and they've doubled things up now at 10-5. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And the right-hander back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul. Now the 0-1. Into center and a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Kicks and deals. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1 on to Gallo. There's 2. So up next for Chicago, number 79.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
On the ground. Gordon with the toss to first. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning. And welcome back. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Kendall Graveman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And out number 1 on the grab. And next for Minnesota, Nick Gordon. And first offering is fouled off. Graveman, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Gallo stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground at first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
7 home runs. What are we playing with the ball? Anytime you hit 7 home runs, you better win the ball game. And that's what they did. Really impressive today.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.